Welcome to the Midweek Wrap, only on Yarra Ranges Life TV. And wow, what a difference 1 week makes.
Yeah, today as we, as a nation, try to stem the spread of the coronavirus, and ironically we now as a community need to come together by staying apart, in many ways our mindsets need to switch to a wartime footing, which many of us can only imagine what that would be like. But now the time has come where we need to come together to fight the new global enemy. An enemy which wins by spreading, by multiplying. And we are the carriers. We are the spreaders. So as a community, as a country, we need to stop that spread. So while our doctors and nurses tend to the growing cases, we need to give the system time to ramp up. While our researchers labour tirelessly to find a vaccine and go through the various stages, we need to give them time too. So as you would have heard, the way we give our system time and flatten the curve, the way we stop the virus from spreading, is by not moving around, by not going out, by staying at home.
Yeah, so what you've probably already heard, but just to recap, the closures affect pubs, clubs, hotels, that excludes accommodation, entertainment venues, cinemas, casinos, nightclubs, restaurants and cafes, that excludes delivery options, gyms, indoor sporting venues, religious gatherings and churches.
Yeah, but what's still open? Well, post office, shopping centres, but don't hang around in the shopping centres of course, supermarkets, pharmacies, banks, newsagents, factories, butchers, bottle shops, hairdressers, beauticians, tradies are still doing their thing, and of course the self-employed as well. But remember, the reason the bans are in place in the first place, if you have the virus, you may not show any symptoms for 2 weeks, all right? 2 weeks of you interacting with family, friends in the community, that's you spreading the virus during that time.
Yeah, that's right. So you may be feeling fine, but still be a carrier or a spreader. So please only go out for those essential runs and self-isolate where you can, stay at home. But reconnect with your family. It's a great opportunity for you guys to connect with those under your roof. Do gardening, write, draw, paint, get creative. It's not all doom and gloom, and I'm sure you've also seen some of the footage from the Italians in lockdown serenading their neighbours.
Yeah, that's great footage. I reckon the Aussie version of that would be AC/DC neighbourhood sing-along.
Yeah, without a doubt. And also the drop in pollution levels all over the world have been quite amazing. Blue skies over China, clear waters in Venice, and of course lots of local stories of kindness and selflessness.
Yes, lots of selfless acts in the community of course, and we'll need to keep supporting each other through these months ahead. We need to do it calmly, we need to do it rationally, and we need to do it sensibly. And as always in times of crisis, I'm sure the Aussie spirit will shine on through.
Yeah, absolutely. And we really do come together as a community during these times, even though now we need to stay apart.
We are, and we do. But now, time for some more local news presented by our very own Karina Stone.
Thanks, Pat. The Yarra Ranges Council is asking residents to be on the lookout for a destructive horticultural pest known as the Queensland fruit fly, which despite past efforts to eradicate has been detected yet again in the Yarra Valley this month. The fruit fly, which destroys crops by laying eggs inside ripe fruit and vegetables, was most recently spotted in Sylvan, and the council are concerned about its effects on our produce as their numbers can increase significantly during fruiting season. Residents are being asked to do their bit to stop the pest from wreaking havoc in the Yarra Valley by keeping their fruit trees well pruned so they can reach and remove ripe fruit as soon as possible, removing any fruit from the ground and installing fruit fly traps. For more information, please see the council's website. And the council are also urging residents to be vigilant in helping to stop spread the coronavirus by abiding to changes and recommendations made by the government as they come in. As of midday, Monday the 23rd of March, Victoria has closed certain places of gathering, including pubs, clubs, gyms, indoor sporting venues, cinemas, places of worship, restaurants and cafes. At this stage, weddings and funerals still have the green light so long as they comply with social distancing rules. Make sure you stay up to date with all the changes as they come in by checking the Yarra Ranges Council website. And if you would like to help those in our community who are having difficulties accessing food and other essential goods, please contact the Food Bank Victoria or the Red Cross.
Yeah, so interesting times. And as Karina mentioned, if you want to find out more information, of course, about the coronavirus situation here at the local council level, go to the Yarra Ranges Council website, yrc.vic.gov.au/coronavirus, or go straight to the source at the state level, the Department of Health and Human Services website, dhhs.vic.gov.au/coronavirus. The info's there on the screen and also in the description.
Yeah, and just a reminder that the cafes and restaurants, whilst they may be closed, you can still order takeaway, and you can do your contactless payments, and you can still do drive-through and things like that.
Yeah.
Might be worth ringing ahead.
Absolutely,
if you're
yeah.
not sure.
If in doubt, Google them, get the phone number, give them a call. Are you guys open? Great. What are you doing? Can we come down?
Yeah.
Get some food. And now also, it doesn't mean you have to bunker down at home. You can still go out for walks, still go ride your bike and that. But it's all about maintaining distance from each other while we're out and about doing what we're doing. So certainly, be fit, do your exercises, keep active. We've got so many beautiful walking trails and parks and things to visit. But again, when you come across someone, maintain your distance.
Yeah. Social distancing is key.
Absolutely. So as always, we've got so much content on the Yarra Ranges Live TV playlist, of course. If you're looking for something to watch, we're approaching 1,000 videos there over the last 3 years. So check out some local content, binge watch if you're tired of Netflix and that kind of thing. And as always, stay safe out there. This is where we need to come together and support everyone we are everyone. And again, we've got to do the right thing by not moving around and giving our health system a fighting chance to hopefully get ahead of the curve.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we better do our thank yous, Pat. Got to thank Danny behind the camera, and shout out to Danny. It was his birthday this week as well. Happy birthday. Thank you to you, Pat, for still continuing to deliver local content during this coronavirus.
Yeah, we've slowed down a little bit, but we're not going away. We've got some interesting stories coming up. Chestlock Bloom. We're going to do some things with council and bring some of the exhibitions and performers, of course, that we're booked in for Culture Tracks. We're talking to those guys. Hopefully we'll bring them with you guys on Yarra Ranges Live TV soon. So,
yeah. Absolutely.
As always, for now, we're living, we're loving, and we're social distancing ourselves a little bit from the life in the valley and the ranges.
Yes, we are. Only on Yarra Ranges Live TV.
See you guys soon.
Take care. We'll see you
safe.
soon.